How long do you think it takes to build a 57-story building? Thousands of workers, concrete trucks, scaffolding systems, and massive cranes operate day and night. Yet in China, something extraordinary has already challenged this traditional timeline. A 57-story tower was reportedly assembled in just 19 days. Even more shocking, a 10-story apartment building was completed in just 28 hours and 45 minutes. And this wasn't just the structural frame. Walls, windows, balconies, plumbing, and electrical systems were all installed like giant building blocks. But the real question is this truly a groundbreaking leap forward in construction technology? Or is it just a technological illusion that hides deeper limitations? And if everything looks so perfect, why does this method remain so controversial today? Join Ojanek's Insight as we explore the modular housing and 3D printing revolution that is shaking the global construction industry. But in reality, modular housing is not an entirely new idea. Decades ago, East Germany, the Soviet Union, and many European countries had already built large numbers of apartment buildings using prefabricated concrete panels to solve the housing crisis after the war. What China is doing today is not reinventing everything from zero. Instead, it is bringing an old construction principle into the 21st century. Lighter steel modules, more automated factories, stricter quality control, and assembly speeds so fast that they have become controversial. This movement raises a much bigger question. Will the future of construction still belong to traditional construction sites, or has it already moved into the factory? To understand why Broad Group rushed into this revolution, we have to go back to 2008, to the ruins of one of the most devastating earthquakes in Chinese history. Before that moment, Zhang Yue was not a name associated with the construction industry. Broad Group, the company he founded in the city of Changsha, was known as one of China's major HVAC system manufacturers. But on May 12, 2008, a massive earthquake measuring nearly magnitude 8 struck Sichuan, killing around 70,000 people. Schools, hospitals, and apartment buildings collapsed within seconds. Structures that were supposed to protect human lives suddenly turned into enormous piles of concrete, crushing the very people inside them. Zhang Yue looked at that disaster and asked what seemed like a simple question: why are we still building buildings this way? From that moment, he made a decision that many considered crazy. He shifted away from the air conditioning business and redirected his engineers, factories, and production lines toward a single goal: creating a housing system that could be manufactured inside factories and assembled at extremely high speed. Rely less on wet concrete construction, and most importantly, withstand destructive forces like earthquakes more effectively. Younger's answer did not begin with building a larger construction site. Instead, it began with moving the entire construction process into the factory itself. Instead of transporting raw materials to the site and starting construction there, most of the building is manufactured inside a massive factory. This shift completely changes how modern construction is imagined. It is no longer about building on-site. It is about manufacturing buildings like industrial products. Covering about 230,000 square meters, the facility is massive in scale. It is equal to more than 30 football fields under a single roof. Inside this giant space, entire buildings are broken down into large modular units. These modules are manufactured like components in a factory line. Each unit represents a section of a future building, almost like assembling a structure from oversized building blocks. Walls, floors, and structural components are already installed inside each module. Windows and interior frameworks are integrated during production. Even electrical wiring and plumbing systems are pre-installed before the module leaves the factory. This reduces uncertainty on site, and it ensures consistent quality across every unit. Everything is prepared in advance, like a finished puzzle piece. Some modules are even designed to be folded for transportation. Once they arrive at the construction site, they are unfolded and locked into place. This makes logistics faster and more efficient. It also reduces transportation risks and costs. What used to take months of on-site work is now compressed into factory time. Construction becomes a process of assembly rather than building. This is what makes Broad Group's method fundamentally different. On a traditional construction site, work happens step by step. One team depends on another. A single hidden mistake can become a major problem later. Repairs are slow and expensive once concrete is sealed. The entire process is linear, slow, and difficult to correct. Inside the factory, everything is controlled like an industrial production system. Each module is measured, assembled, inspected, and approved before leaving. Errors are detected early in the process. Quality becomes standardized across all units. Multiple stages happen simultaneously instead of waiting for one step to finish. This transforms construction into a manufacturing industry. Once the room modules are completed, the installation process at the construction site begins. Trucks transport each module to the site in the correct sequence. Cranes lift them high into the air. Workers carefully align each unit into position. Then high-strength steel bolts are used to lock one module to another. Piece by piece, the structure begins to take shape. One room is stacked on top of another. Floor after floor slowly rises into the sky. The building grows not by pouring concrete layer by layer. Instead, it is assembled from pre-prepared blocks of space, a process that looks more like manufacturing than traditional construction. If traditional construction is like cooking a complicated meal outdoors in wind and rain, where every ingredient must be prepared on site, then Broad Group operates more like an industrial kitchen. Everything is cut, measured, tested, inspected, and prepared in advance. When the time comes, the job is simply to place each piece in the correct position. To prove that its modular system was more than just a laboratory concept, the company recorded the complete construction of a 10-story apartment building in Changsha. The foundation had already been prepared. The modules had already been manufactured inside the factory. The moment the first truck entered the site, the clock started running. One by one, cranes lifted the modules from the trucks. They were raised into the air, aligned into place, and secured with steel bolts. The same process repeated over and over again. Hour after hour, the tower continued to rise. After just 28 hours and 45 minutes, a complete 10-story building was standing on the ground. The time-lapse video quickly spread across the world. Many people found it difficult to believe. A building had risen faster than the time many construction sites need just to complete a single concrete floor. Some engineers called it the future of construction. Others remained skeptical. They questioned whether it was simply a carefully prepared demonstration, whether such speed could truly be replicated on a larger scale. Broad Group answered not with words, but with an even bigger challenge. Its next project was Mini Sky City, a 57-story tower standing approximately 204 meters tall, containing apartments, office spaces, and commercial facilities. Using traditional methods, a structure of this scale could take years to complete. But with the modular system, large sections of the tower were manufactured inside the factory first. They were then transported to the site and assembled like a vertical production line. The result shocked the construction industry. 57 floors were completed in just 19 days, and Broad Group was not finished yet. Soon after, the company assembled a 26-story residential tower in a little over 5 days, using a construction crew of only around 100 workers. A workforce small enough to fit into just a few buses, yet capable of erecting a structure taller than most apartment buildings in many cities. A powerful demonstration of how manufacturing principles are beginning to reshape the future of construction.